So, welcome back to another episode of Put the Phone Down with me and Megan. Yeah, I don't know what the hell we're going to talk about as per usual, but Meg's got a few topics that she wants to raise.
Yeah.
So take it away, Megan.
That sounded very professional.
I am
Topics that I want to raise.
Meg, we're professional now. We're professional podcasters. We've got an audience
I know, yeah,
of
that's
3
true.
people.
Yeah. And it's like my mum, your mum, and a friend.
No, Dave.
No, I know.
Gravy. Why do they call him Gravy, by the way?
I actually,
He'll love this, but they were talking about it.
I don't know the reason behind it. So my cousins, the Daniels, always gave everyone nicknames.
Right.
So there's Gravy, there's Timberly, there's Darky, Jenny Wren, and like my uncle Vince called like Blue Boy and stuff like that, and it doesn't make any sense.
Do you know, the first time I met all your family, I absolutely had no clue what the hell was going on.
I know.
So this is Blue, this is Darky, this is Gravy. I'm like, what the And then they're saying Dave. I'm like, who's Dave? Oh, that's my uncle.
And then my
Billy.
uncle,
Billy, he's called,
my
yeah,
uncle
Dave.
Dave's Billy, Uncle Mark is Sam, Uncle Chris is Frissy.
It's like, what can we do to just confuse Jake? Because I'm shit with names to begin with, and then all that happened.
It wasn't just you.
But yeah, because your uncle Sambo, Mark, yeah,
So it's like I say to your mum and dad, my Uncle Mark,
and they
they're
say
like,
Sambo, don't they?
like who? I'm like, oh, Sam. And they're like, oh, right, okay.
Yeah,
Because no one knows him, but
bloody Unsworths.
it feels weird me calling him Sam. When I see him, it's like Uncle
Do you know
Mark.
what would be a funny one? Getting your Uncle Vin on as a podcast, because he is just
Oh,
comical.
God.
Isn't he?
Speaking Italian, life
Vincenzo,
is life.
life is life.
Yeah.
You know when he's had a few pints and he goes, life is life. I'm
Yeah.
like, straight away, and
That's
then he
when
starts
he's had a
speaking
few
Italian.
drinks. Yeah, it's
There
funny.
you go. That's the Unsworth family for you.
Yeah, that is. Big family. Lots
So
of
go on, Meg,
nicknames.
what's occurring?
I don't know. We're just going to talk about the lowdown this week, really. We're getting a bit closer to normality, which is nice. We've got a lot of family members getting the vaccines and things like that, which is a nice thing to talk about. Because I think for so long it's been all sorts of negatives with COVID and stuff like that. It's nice to know that, you know, we're getting back to a bit of normality now and people are getting vaccinated. And I know some people are against it and some people are for it. And then there's just a middle ground of people who are just like, yeah, I'll just have it. But personally, I think especially people who are a bit older and maybe in more of a vulnerable situation, it's, you know, it's nice that they're being able to get the vaccine now. I think my mum and dad have definitely had the first ones. I think your mum and dad have now, haven't they, as well?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah. So it's like coming down in the age groups now, which is good. And yeah, it's just a nice thing, isn't it? I mean, Dylan was telling me before that on Sunday there was no deaths reported in London for like the first time in 6 months, which is nice news. It's just nicer to hear. And the fact that from yesterday was the 29th, wasn't it? Yeah, today's the 30th.
Not a clue. I don't even know
Yeah,
what day
you
it is
have
now.
no idea.
Just take it every day as it comes, to be
Yeah.
honest.
But as of yesterday, we can now like meet 6 people outdoors and things like that. Like we could literally sit in a garden with 6 people and have drinks and stuff now, and the weather's getting nicer. So it's just like nice.
It'd be nice for it to just chill out a bit now, hadn't it? Because the last couple of months, like January and February, they're always crap anyways.
Yeah.
And it was
they're
like when
even
me and you went
worse.
for a walk the other day, it was just like,
Yeah,
mate, it just felt peaceful, it felt
and it's
nice.
just lovely weather. And I don't think the weather's meant to last that long, but I think especially over this bank holiday, because obviously it's Easter this weekend, the weather's meant to stay quite nice until maybe Sunday, I think. But even possibly it might extend. So
I bloody hope it's, well, I know what I'm doing this weekend, Meg.
And what does that mean for the people who aren't watching?
That means I'm going to be casting my rod out and catching
Oh,
a
gee.
whopper.
That sounds really bad, casting your rod out.
It's you who turned it on a sexual fucking thing. I was just going, it's just a normal rod.
Sorry.
It's you, Liam. Bloody hell, I tell you what.
Could have just said that's me going fishing.
No, catching a big wobbly one, Meg.
Oh, stop. You're doing it on purpose.
Oh, no, that's what you call them when it's above £10. It's a wobbler, that, Meg. No,
Oh
go
my
fishing, get
God.
fishing back. I need it. I need something to like take my mind off work. Because like again this weekend, just worked all weekend, no
I know,
breaks.
and it's such a shame because like I was out all day on Saturday, and then it like come home and you're like, yeah, I've just worked, and you
Yeah.
weren't meant to. You're meant to just be doing more
Yeah,
fun work.
I had a list of shit that I wanted to get done, and I
Yeah.
got none of it done.
It's
So
a
it's just
shame.
so now like I'm just playing catch up,
Yeah.
and it's just annoying. You know what I mean?
I
Having to,
know.
but at the same time, I think this is why it's important to have a break at the weekend because my body clock now, I don't know what day it is.
No, I know. It's like you said to me this morning, you're like, what day is it?
Yeah,
It's
waking up
Tuesday.
just like in robotic mode, just
Yeah.
work.
I know.
So this is why I can't wait for things to get back to normal, just for my own sanity, to just go out and have a differentiation of working during the week
Yeah.
and having a weekend. Don't get me
Yeah.
wrong, I love working. I love my job.
Course.
But at the same time, it gets to a point where your brain just starts to frazzle and you're
Of course
just like,
it does. You don't want to overwork yourself. Like that's the worst thing you can do when you're like running your own business and stuff is overwork yourself. So this weekend's a bank holiday, so it's like fingers crossed. It might chill out a little bit.
Yeah.
You can have Friday and Monday, even if you are working a bit, but more of a chilled Friday and Monday, and have a weekend off. Obviously, it's my mum's birthday on Saturday. You'll probably go fishing on Sunday when we're meant to be decorating the house and jet washing the courtyard, and you'll be fishing,
ah,
and I'll be grafting.
oh, bloody hell. Get a landing net, Meg. Get a landing net. Big 50-pounder on end at line.
I do hope you get like a PB or something because I'll be like,
It was like that time when
Happy with
we
that.
went. I think it was the last time I went fishing last year,
yeah,
and we went for a walk, didn't you? And it was
Oh,
like
yeah,
perfect
yeah.
weather. I was like, I just fucking want to go fishing. We walked around Worthy Lakes, I think it was.
yeah, I think it
I
was.
thought, I just want to go fishing. So we ended up getting rods, didn't we? Sat down, literally on this pond, this hidden pond. I can't tell you where it is. It's super secret location. And I said to Meg, I'm not leaving until I catch a 10-pounder. Casting my rod out. We're in for literally 10 minutes.
10, 15 minutes, yeah.
Hooked into something. It was like 11-pounder fork.
I was like, yes,
So we had to go.
time to go home.
Quickest fucking fishing trip going.
I was well happy.
Yeah.
I was like, woohoo.
Yeah, I can't wait.
I know.
There's just no better feeling for me. Like, turn your phone off, take
Yeah.
a few beers with you, have your little stove.
Yeah.
It's just you. And like I say, I just look at little, like, I've not got ADHD. I'm not like that, but I have to keep moving. I keep doing stuff. I can't
Yeah.
be sat there doing nothing.
I mean, we always joke that you do. You're obviously not diagnosed with ADHD.
well, that's what I mean. I
but,
can't
like,
watch
you can't
TV. I have
stop.
to be watching TV and not on my laptop working or be doing something else. I can't just sit there.
Yeah.
So when I go fishing and just look at a little float all day, I don't like thinking about it. I don't know how I do it, but I just
That's
enjoy
the
it.
thing, like when I think about fishing, and I've been with you a couple of times, just sat next to you. Not really. Well, I've done it a little bit, but
Yeah.
I've never brought anything in because it's too scary. But I don't get how you can sit there all day and do it.
Just zen,
Just
innit?
literally just
Zenning
watch that
out.
float all day. It just bore me.
It makes me laugh
Oh.
though when you go fishing, like, especially like if you went this weekend, it's like you hear all the different groups of blokes. Like, say they go out with their mates on the other end of the pond,
Yeah.
and you're going, yeah, bloody wife at home, do me bloody head off, and you go fishing, like, and you do.
You better not say that.
Well, I do it all the time. When I'm on my own, I go, bloody wife at home, she do me head in.
Right, you're banned from going fishing then.
It's just funny though. You just see them all like they're like just stereotypical blokes, just
Yeah.
complaining about their wives, about just absolutely nothing.
Because obviously when I've turned up a couple of times and some of the men look at me like, why
Yeah.
is there a woman
Yeah.
around this pond?
To be fair, you do get women going fishing, but it's
Yeah.
very like a lot of
It's-
men go.
Yeah, it's more male dominated.
It's just good. Go to AAC, get some maggots.
Mm-hmm.
We're on it.
ASC.
AAC. Adlington.
AAC.
Yeah. What did I say?
I thought you said ASC, but maybe not. I
Adlington
might have.
Angling Centre.
Is that what it is? In
Yeah.
Adlington?
Yeah.
All right.
On the corner.
Oh,
Every
yeah,
time I
of
walk
course
in,
it's
he's
in
like that,
Adlington.
rubbing his hands, going,
Ah, yeah.
he's here again.
This guy's going to spend a lot of money.
He's going to spend a lot of money and then come in next week and complain about not catching anything.
Yeah.
Piking, that were one. I remember when we went piking this winter, and they were spending like 15 quid on a lure. It snapped in half. I hooked into something, and the lure snapped in half.
Oh, no.
Gutted.
What a shame.
15 quid gone.
To be fair, that's quite annoying because that's our money.
Yeah.
So
But
that is
I think
annoying.
what happened is there must have been like a hairline crack in the lure already. So when I've hooked onto something, the tension had just snapped. So I felt it, and then it just went, gone.
Oh,
Gutted.
that's so sad.
Absolutely gutted.
Oh, you.
Yeah, what else have we got to speak about, Meg?
It's Good Friday. This Friday. Obviously, usually people go at Rivy and stuff, don't they, on Good Friday? I wonder what will happen this year though, because they'll have to manage, like they'll have to get some form of management in of how many people are
I
actually
don't think
going
you
up
can,
there.
though. I don't think you can, will you?
No, I know, but it's like when we went into lockdown and obviously you could only travel locally to walk.
Yeah.
And there was loads of police, weren't there, at Rivy?
Yeah,
Like
'cause
tracking cars and stuff.
I remember me and Tom Scott. He's another one when he get on podcasts. He's funny as out.
Tom's just miserable.
He's like bloody Victor
He's
Melder,
like
isn't
an
he?
old man,
Whinges all the time.
but we live him for it.
But I just love pissing him off. It's funny. But yeah, we went sledging when it was proper snowing.
Yeah.
He rings me up at like 4 o'clock going, "Do you want to go sledging?" I'm like, "Tom, it's fucking going dark
Yeah.
outside." Yeah, be right, we'll
Someone
go
was saying
sledging.
4:30.
We always used to go when we were younger. I'm like, "Tom, we're 27-year-old. We're not going sledging." So after him saying, "I'll get you a KFC," I thought, right, I'll go
Yeah.
twisting my arm
That's
straight
the only
away.
way.
So yeah, we ended up getting a KFC and pitch black. We were walking towards Rivington and everyone was leaving. There was cop cars everywhere because there was cars like just like crashed into walls and stuff.
Oh my God.
And we was walking down with like a plank of wood and fucking some bits of scrap piece of plastic to go sledging at daft o'clock at night. And it were belts.
I bet they were like, oh God.
Yeah.
Look at
Everyone's
these
leaving. We're tipping up like a load of
Yeah.
big blokes like with these fucking
planks of wood.
planks of wood. It was
You
brilliant.
weirdos.
So funny though because Tom went down. We all got there. He was like acting like Billy Big Balls.
Yeah.
And then he was like, "Go on, you go first, Jake." I'm like, "It's your fucking idea. You go first." Because 3 Step Hill is literally like that.
Well, I wouldn't go down it. I'd be terrified. Because there's loads of trees at the bottom as well. It's
Oh,
not.
but you don't make it all the way. It's like you go like once, then down again. But if you get a good go, a good
Yeah, I was
sledge.
going to say, like, surely you pick up momentum. So at the bottom, you just go
Yeah,
straight
you
to the
just- you
trees.
just bail out, didn't you?
Oh, God, no. I'm too soft for that.
Yeah.
Because I know me and Karen and Katie for her House of Dog shoot went walking up river when it had been snowing. And do you know where the coffee shack is? Is it called Coffee Shack? Something like that.
Not a clue.
It's like near Two Lads.
I don't know where that is.
Do you know? If you go
Two
from
Lads?
Horwich side.
I don't venture into them territories. Me, like,
All right, okay.
never go them ends. Me.
Well, anyway, so where that people will know where it is. Like me and Lee have been before and stuff. And there's a little coffee shack and there's a really steep hill from there. So Karen was like, right, I'll get one of the dogs. I think it was Gush she had with her. And she was like, I'll get on a sledge and go down. But for me, I'm too soft to do that because she went flying. She stopped herself at the bottom and she was fine. But I think because when I was younger, I remember going sledging with like my mum and dad and whoever. And it's like a really vague memory of my mum coming off. And I think she like hit a rock with a.
It's always your mum who injures
it's
herself.
always mum. But I'm the same.
Yeah.
It will always be me who'll fall off a sledge or like hurt myself or something. And I remember, I think she either hit like a bum cheek or is it coccyx?
Yeah,
or something.
tailbone.
Yeah. But like it went like purple. And I think from that, I've been like so scarred for life since because I'm so soft. Because it's the same with ice skating.
If you were a bottom ender, Meg, you'd be fearless. We used to do stuff when we were younger, and I look back at it and think we were fucking. We used to go down like Devil's Drop on a. We found like a car bumper in a river.
You went down Devil's Drop on a car
Yeah,
bumper?
literally, we were like messing around down Paddy Kenny's, and there was literally a front of a car bumper.
Yeah.
So we got in it like that, and just fucking going down Devil's Drop, and then because it does that, and then there's a river at bottom. There's
Yeah.
like loads of trees and shit. And we just go down and go back up and
Devil's Drop is literally like a right angle.
Yeah. And then
From what I remember anyway.
what
I
else
was a
did we
kid.
used to do? Then there's another place, Worthy Lakes, it's like a massive big black tunnel.
Yeah.
So we used to crawl across. So underneath it's like rapids, and there's like a black part. Every time I walk past it, I tell this story.
Yeah, I know this story, but
I
I'll let
just
you tell it for
I
the
just love
podcast.
telling it. It's a great story, and there's like a black pipe that you have to crawl across, and there's
Yeah.
them like metal frame things you have to like get around. And I don't know how long this tunnel. We never got to the other end of it.
No.
But literally, you could not see your hand in front of you with that black. I remember once, again, we were with Tom, and he had his hand on the railing. So as he's walking, he said he felt something like hurry. It must have been like a bat or a rat or something.
Yeah.
And he said he felt his hand on this thing, and he went, "Oh, what's that?" And we literally, like little girls, scream like, "Oh," like running out.
Oh my God.
But I think we went once, and we had torches, and there's like a handrail for a good 5-minute walk, and then it disappears, and you have to
Yeah.
get on your hands and knees and crawl. All the rivers at the side. There must have been all sorts there.
Oh my God, it's so dangerous.
But I remember we went with all top enders again, not bloody top end softies. I remember like me and Tom just walked over like it were nothing, and we must have been stood there for like 10-15 minutes. They're all like that, legs shaking. We've got videos of them all. Bloody girls.
Oh, it's terrifying that. I'd never be able to do anything like that.
But my mum and dad said there used to be another one down Harley Woods that was like little tiny one.
Yeah.
They used to crawl through and they used to go underneath the canal.
Yeah.
And then they get in the middle of the tunnel and all scream and then run it, trying to make it collapse.
Oh
and,
my
it's fucking mad, isn't it?
Bloody bottom enders, tell you what.
Jumping its spring
You're all
pit.
ruffians.
I remember swimming its spring pit.
That's just minging.
That's definitely got dead sheep in. But
100%.
again, there used to be like these lily pads. I remember Tom swimming, he was swimming in the middle of fucking spring pit, pulls these lily pads up, and it's like big sludgy, slimy mud.
Yeah.
Well, like that, throwing these lily pads at Tom, like landing them on his head. And then he went underwater like a bloody hippo.
It's disgusting.
And that's why COVID is right, innit? You're a top bottom ender.
Oh my god.
Hard as nails when you're drinking canal water all the time.
Yeah, definitely.
Oh, it was funny.
No, I love stuff like that. Like, to be fair, I think as a kid, because I lived on a main road like my whole life. So if I was going out anywhere, I'd be going to just like friends' houses and stuff like that. So I never fully experienced anything like that.
Yeah.
Probably until
Well, I don't think a lot of kids these days will do.
not these days, no.
Because, like you say, it's just like the Xbox is. I mean, I don't blame them because Xbox is class.
Yeah.
How they've all the games are right, but like I were at that age where it was just on the cusp of it, like
yeah,
PS1s and PS2s, which were alright, but
you didn't spend
weren't
loads
like
of
yeah,
time
you
on them
didn't
and
spend
stuff.
like 12 hours on it a day.
Yeah.
But like, I remember like going river walking. Like you used to jump in at Pincroft, just walk all the way down river, and then come out you like leeches on your legs and all sorts.
It's horrible.
Have you ever watched the film Stand By Me?
Yeah.
It's
Have you made me watch it? Is it kids?
Yeah, a lot of
Yeah.
young lads who they go. I think they go hunting for a dead body. Or so I can't remember. It's been a while since I've
Yeah,
watched
I
it.
think I have watched it.
But that is like you watch, it, you think, oh, them were the day. And then I
Those
remember
were the
going. I remember going.
days.
It makes me feel fucking dead old. But we just like because of where we lived and what we had on our doorstep.
Yeah.
We were mental. And I remember like once going camping, and again finding a bit of mesh in river. And we were like, oh, Belton, we'll make a barbecue. Then we found 4 beer cans at river,
Yeah.
stood them up, put a load of twigs, and then Lee went to the shop and got a load of sausages. Like cooking sausage on a rusty old bit of metal
Gross.
with like damp wood underneath. We just like
It's gross, but it's intuitive.
yeah. And
Gotta
then
give you
and then
that.
we ended up camping there. I remember because we didn't even have we were just like in a sleeping bag.
Yeah.
I remember like waking up and there were like cows in the field. I'm like, what the
I'm
fuck?
surprised you didn't get like stampeded or
Oh,
something.
they're alright, it's fine, isn't it?
I bet they were curious though. Like, why is there
Yeah,
two,
cows are quite placid, aren't they?
two
They're not like
humans in our field?
they probably just thought we were fucking dead or something and just left us to it.
Poor cows.
Yeah.
Scarred for life. No, it's nice. I love childhood memories because I always say like, when we have kids, I'd love to live on a proper estate. You know, like where there's loads of kids and they can all go out and play
Yeah.
together and stuff. But then I don't know. You don't know whether kids are going to do that anymore.
I think they will do. You like say, you see, look at the parks now; they're always rammed with people. aren't
Yeah, that's true.
they? I just think now it's got to the point where you might as well just open things the way it is. Personally, it's like, have you not seen the pictures of the gyms that they're doing? The big marquees outside.
Oh yeah, I've seen that.
Like, it doesn't make like if you're in a marquee, you might as well
Still
just be
kind of
inside. You might as well just be
I
inside.
know. I think there'll be a lot of people looking for loopholes, and I kind of get why some people might, because it's like we've been closed for so long. You know, we need to start making some money, so we'll find the loopholes and we'll roll with it. But I don't know. I just think it's better for everyone if we just try and keep sticking by the rules. You know, as it increases slowly. I mean,
Yeah, but I
gosh,
get that. What I'm saying is like the bridge in between is pointless.
yeah,
Do you know what I mean? Like
yeah.
it's either you might as well have a lockdown or open up. The in between is pointless because it's very much like this. The gym's having a marquee as a gym. That to me is no different to just being fully open.
Yeah, but if you saying that, so you're saying we're either locked down or everything's open. So it's like we'd be locked down a lot longer if everything wasn't opening back up.
I think they have pushed it
slowly.
longer though this time to get
Yeah,
the
they
numbers
have,
right down.
but we're only fully, and I say fully opening up. I still don't believe that it's going to happen fully by mid-June.
Yeah.
So if you're saying it's either one way or another, so we'd be locked down then until mid-June. Do you really want that?
No, I don't
No.
want it. No, that's what I'm saying. So that's why I think they should just open up. Give everyone a bit of spring pit water.
Right.
Tell everyone jump into spring pit, build their immune system
Right,
up, and then they're all
okay.
good to go.
It's not really a good enough argument. Not everyone in the world can jump in spring pit and be all
God.
right. But I mean, I've literally booked out the whole of Adlington and Manchester for
I'm going to be
3 months.
flipping skin to skint me when everything opens up.
We
Yeah, because literally you've
still not a good thing.
I remember you like refreshing a website to get it. It was like crashing.
It was Osterhouse.
Some poor bugger like me on other ends going, shit, website's
know.
crashing. I felt for
I
that
know,
guy,
like-
me. Meg's there refreshing like fuck
Refresh.
20 laptops at once.
It was bad though. I don't know whether I've already mentioned this in another podcast, but we because I've been booking as much as possible. Like I booked Cherry Tree Retreat and then like places in Manchester. And the weekend that we were meant to be getting married, I was like, right, we've got to book. We've booked a hotel. Like I was like, we've got to try and book as many places as we can. You know, so I like arranged it in like 2-hour time slots and stuff. And it was the Osterhouse. And I was following them on Instagram. They were like, oh yeah, we're launching the booking system at 4:00 on the 26th or whatever. I think that's actually like genuinely right. That's how much I remember it. So on the 26th at like 10 to 4, I was like, right, I'm ready. I'm on the website. I'm ready to go. 4:00, it just crashed. And I was like, it was like getting festival tickets. So I was like refreshing, just about managed to get one table for the two of us for the 17th.
There's a poor bugger on the other end
I know.
panicking.
But within half an hour, I went back on to try and book for someone else because they were like, oh, can you just book a table for us whilst you're on the website? Half an hour, every single outdoor table from the 12th of April to the 17th of May, fully booked.
That's what I mean. People are just like so
It's
eager
insane.
to get out.
I know.
And it just shows how people like how much people will be suffering from
Oh
this
yeah,
lockdown.
definitely. And that's what I mean. It's like when you say like we're either locked down or everything's fully open. I'm glad it's not like that because
that's,
we
but
would
what,
be
what I'm
locked
saying,
down
what I'm
longer.
saying is this bit in between phase for me.
Yeah.
Like, just think about it. So, for example, Fitbox. You've got a massive big unit with a huge shutter door at the front.
Yeah.
Right. They'll probably let more in and out. Why
Yeah.
can they not do a class? But if they're not legally allowed to do a class, but if they put a marquee outside in the car park with little doors either side,
Yeah.
they can.
But is that still legal though?
Yeah, that's what all the
Is
gyms
it?
are doing. David Lloyd, Gym Works.
Oh, is it? Yeah.
Gym Works are doing it outside. Bolton Arena, they're all
Yeah.
doing it. So it's just a bit. I don't know. There must be a reason for it, but
Yeah.
it is what
But
it
you
is.
don't know, do you? You don't know whether they're pushing the limits a little bit, like you said, like trying to find loopholes and stuff. You've no
Yeah.
idea, but you know, it's just one of them things. You've just got to roll with it and
What else have you got written there?
stop pointing out my whiteboard. That's
So
meant to
weird.
be in secret. That whiteboard.
It's not
just a
secret. It's there. It's big
prompt.
flapping in me, whapping me in my face.
No, that's it. It's just it's
It's
just,
just a normality.
Jake. We've already talked about all of this.
It's just. I just want to get back to normal.
I know.
Get fishing. That's what it is.
That's the main thing for you, innit? Fishing.
Yeah.
The main thing for me is going out. Me and the girls have booked all sorts as well.
Jesus Christ, you're gonna be getting pissed a lot, you men, aren't you?
Try not to.
You're not gonna be a hack at you.
No, I know. Such a light. If I wasn't a lightweight before, I bloody am now.
No.
And I was a lightweight before, so I have no idea how I'm going to cope. I just have to go teetotal.
No. You're gonna be classic gym, though, aren't you? You're gonna be.
I hope so. Been trying to build up my fitness and my stamina over the past 3 months using Fitbox Online.
Yeah. No, you'll. It's a good position to be in for you because once gyms are back open,
Yeah.
you'll feel mega for it. You
I
really
need to
will.
join up though because I think they're running out of spaces at Fitbox Bookshaw.
Meg, you just be out walking and go, listen.
Do you know who I am?
We'll just,
I'm the media team. And then everyone will just make way and parts
Yeah.
in the middle and I'll be like walking through like,
you've not seen it when you turn up with your camera and everyone hides from you, though.
yeah, I know. To be
No.
fair, I have.
Oh, yeah.
I've been there with you before. For
No,
classes.
it's. I just can't wait to be sat in a beer garden, to be all your mates,
Especially with the weather like this. at the
shades
moment.
on,
Yeah,
sun bouncing off your back.
can't wait. Not long now. Not long now until outdoors are open. So fingers
Some
crossed.
a sweet pint of Strongbow.
Strongbow.
Strongbow,
You still drink
mate.
Strongbow.
I'll drink whatever I fancy on the day.
Yeah.
I'm like a hybrid, Meg. Just drink whatever.
Yeah, you genuinely do as well. It's weird.
That when we had a few drinks the other night, just like literally opened cupboards and just thought, I'll just make a bit of anything.
I know.
Just a bit of that.
We
bit of
have
this.
no mixers, so it's
Just
just
like
like pure spirits,
Pure
just mixed
spirits,
together.
just drink it.
and some
A
panache, I
rough,
think.
rough day after though.
Yeah.
That's the thing. I used like, I'm not a flipping heavyweight, but I used to drink.
You had the tolerance, yeah.
Yeah, but no, I'm just like, it's probably better for me because it'll be cheaper nights out.
Yeah. It will be,
but
'cause you used to spend a
because I've
fortune.
like not drunk during lockdown.
Mm.
I'm gonna be getting megged all the time and getting drunk dead easy and
I
hungover
love
next
how
day.
that is now a phrase, megged. I don't know if
Because-
I'm proud or not. No, I'm proud.
Yeah, it should
I'm
be.
proud.
God, the amount of times I had to come pick you up when you're pissed up is
I know.
frightening. I think the first time I met all your mates, I think you were, was it a horse racing, a ladies' day or something?
Yeah. It's not like the first time you've met him. No, it would have been actually.
Yeah,
It's like
yeah.
with Vic and Abby and not Lindsay, because you met Lindsay at my Halloween party. She came with Lee before we went.
Oh
went
yeah,
to
but
Malta.
like proper like
But proper met him. Yeah.
realised who they were.
That's when I told Vicky's friend to F off because she woke me up on the couch.
Yeah.
And I thought it were you.
Honest to God,
I know.
when you're asleep, when you've had a drink, you are horrible. You're like waking up a demon. It's like, "Brr, get away from me. Every time.
I'm Hellstar.
Literally. But yeah, I remember that day I tried waking you up and you were in a grump. So I just
Yeah.
literally picked you up, threw you over my shoulder
Fireman lift.
and just walked you out.
Yeah.
And you just threw up everywhere.
I know.
It was like tipping someone upside down. And then,
Yeah, and jiggling me about over your shoulder. I'm not surprised
well,
I
you
threw
should have
up.
got up then, shouldn't you?
I know.
Throw you over my shoulder like I did.
I never want to go to Ladies' Day ever again.
Because I remember they were all laughing, weren't they? Like, first time I met him and just literally
Yeah.
lob you over my shoulder. Going back
Vicky's
to your
still got that
going back
photo.
to your family as well. I remember, I think the first time I ever met all your family,
Yeah.
you wasn't there, were you?
No, you turned up to Rach and Rob's house
Yeah. Well,
without me.
well, I think it was Rob who said we're having a tapas night
Yeah.
at our house. Do you fancy coming? And you was like, well, I'm going out round Chorley.
It was Preston.
Preston,
Yeah,
and
out
I
with the
was like,
girls.
oh yeah, I'll come. It's food. It's free food, free ale. I'm there.
Yeah.
Oh, it's back recording now.
All right, okay, fine.
We've had some technical difficulties.
Some technical issues.
Dylan's jumped on the issue, got it back sorted.
And it's a good job we've got Dylan actually,
That's what I'm
because we
saying,
would have just carried on talking then and not even
But this is
known
why
the
I
camera
feel
went
like I'm more involved in the conversation.
Yeah.
But going back to what we're talking about
Yeah.
again, going back to meeting your parents and all your family.
Yeah.
So we went round to, well, you was out round Preston.
Yeah.
I literally, Rob said to me, oh, tapas night. I was
Yeah.
like, yeah, free booze, free ale, I'm all over it. I remember turning up, they were like, all right, this is Gravy, this is Dave, this is Vinny, and all this sort of stuff. I'm thinking, what the hell? And I remember just being sat there again and absolutely blathered.
Yeah. Were you not
Eat-
drinking sangria with my mum?
Yeah, eating
Yeah.
sangria with mum, having anchovies.
Yeah.
That was 8 years ago, that. And
Yeah.
then, after drinking all sangria and having a lot of food, Rob brought all this like Lithuanian bloody vodka and whiskey and
Yeah,
stuff.
because he used to work with a lot of lads from like Poland and Lithuania and stuff, and I think they used to at Christmas and stuff. They used to, because he managed them. I think they used to give him bottles of
Yeah.
all sorts of like strong.
But
vodka
I
and stuff.
remember him going like, "Here, drink this, Jay." So I'm having a shot. I'm like, fuck me, that's it. Can you have another one? I'm thinking, bloody hell. And then like 2 or 3 shots in, I'm thinking, I'm gonna throw up here. And I was doing.
And I bet Rob didn't have any, did he?
No, he didn't have a single
because he'll
shot.
feed them to you and not to
He's like,
himself.
here, have these. I'm like, so I were acting like Billy Big Balls having these shots. third or fourth, I don't know how many I had in. I were like doing alphabet backwards in my head.
Yeah.
Like, and Rob's talking to him, go have another one. I'm like, Rob, just shut up a second
Yeah.
before I throw up all over your kitchen. First time I met any of these lot.
Oh, so
And then
funny.
me and obviously Dave just flipping connected and
Yeah.
just good drinking buddies, aren't we?
I think it was a good way for you to get introduced to the family. Because
Yeah,
I know
'cause-
my Auntie Marg and Uncle Chris were there and they loved you to bits. So it's like, it was such a good way for you to introduce yourself.
Yeah. No, it was
A lot of confidence to do that though, my God.
well, it didn't. It doesn't even like that. Didn't register to me. I just thought I love tapas and I love.
I know. You can
Sangria.
just walk into anywhere and you're just like, right.
I remember another time though. I think it was Boxing Day, wasn't it?
Oh, yeah.
And I was again drunk, literally going. I'm coming to yours, and you were around at Rach and Rob's again.
Yeah.
Going around to yours, Meg. And you knew I was pissed. And
I knew
think,
you were leathered,
I know
yeah.
I were like walking. I looked at Co-op and walked into Co-op to get some cash out or something, and they had like flowers for like a £5 that had like one petal on them. They were like proper floppy shit flowers. And I thought, I'm going to buy these for crack. So I'm walking down Bolton Road with these flowers. Is it Bolton Road?
Yeah, I'm at Rach and Rob's with all my family.
All the family. And I walks in pissed up. Oh, Meg, I've got you these flowers because they were a £5. And everyone was like, God, shit, drunk.
No, they weren't judging you. They all just laughed at you. And I was like, great. That's my boyfriend.
He's the village idiot.
Meme review.
Yeah, the camera keeps overeating. Sorry about that, folks. Overheating. Don't diss my accent, Meg.
To be fair, I don't pronounce my H's either.
My grandma always tells me to pronounce my T's as well.
T's.
Like if they always used to say 20.
20.
She'd be like,
yeah.
20. Even though my grandma's like common as muck.
Yeah. Well, it's like I always say Bolton,
Bolton, innit?
but it's Bolton.
How do you say how now, brown cow?
How now, brown cow?
So you do it
I know
posh,
I'm not
you
as
see.
common as you.
Oh no, brown cow.
Oh no, brown cow.
That's the one, innit? to define whether you
Yeah.
were common as muck or posh.
Yeah.
So you say how
No,
now,
not
brown.
posh. I'm not posh.
Posh end, are you?
I'm
Meg?
posher than you, but I'm not posh.
I'm just like
You're
so far down
bottom end, bottom level,
Yeah.
common.
there. So common, it's frightening.
But I love you for it.
Yeah.
We
As
all
it is. At
do.
least someone does.
Yeah. Yeah. At least someone loves me.
But yeah, I think we've pretty much gone for everything
Yeah.
we want to. We spoke
Another
about
week's
the
update.
tapas thing, didn't we? That before it cut off.
Yeah.
So yeah, another episode of Put the Phone Down. Another episode. We'll have to get some guests on, I think, eventually.
Yeah, I think because things are like, again, getting back to normal now. It'd be nice to get some people in. And
I wouldn't mind getting
Good
Nick
chat.
back on
yeah,
because I feel like there's more to unravel with him.
yeah.
Now we've got this new setting.
We're going to get Dylan on once he's had his haircut.
Yeah, get a big Dylan on, who's the man behind the camera
As soon as the
now.
barbers open up.
Yeah, because there's loads you can do.
Yeah.
There's people that have been asking to come onto the podcast, so
Yeah.
we've got a good group. Again, it's just fun to do, isn't it?
Yeah, of course it is. I just like, there's been quite a few people who've messaged me and just said like, it's so nice to listen to because you just feel like you're sat in the room with us and just having a chat, having a brew. And it's like, that's what we want it to be. We want people to listen and relate to us and feel like you're there with us in the conversation. So yeah.
Chatting absolute rubbish.
Yeah, as always. That's the best thing about it.
Exactly. So make sure to like, subscribe, share with all your friends,
Yeah.
hit that notification button, all the flipping YouTuber things.
notification
We
bell.
just saw YouTube, Meg, now. Absolutely
We
YouTube
are.
to the max. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed it and we'll see you on the next one.